Hello again everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. We're here on the this mountainside where yeah, the poor old Kinari, who we managed to lead successfully out the city safely, decided to burn himself to death essentially because that was the way of the Qun, which is, you know, we chose not to interfere with it because it's true, it was his choice. Like I say, you know, I didn't want to interrupt him. Alright, so let's see. Talisman of Sarabas, Blood Mage. Each point of health provides 0.25 additional mana. Interesting. Is that good for Bethany? No. No. Right. So, Karashock. Shard. There's a pile of bones here as well. There we go. So what we have to do now, return to Patrice at a safe house at night in Low Town to discuss the Canary ambush. Yeah, so it was obvious that she set the whole thing up in one way or another, but why exactly? What was her reasoning for this? I'm interested in discovering that. But she seemed to go to quite an effort. So I can't go directly to Patrice's safe house, can I? No. Okay. We will go via Lower Town. Yeah, it's a very peculiar quest. Again, my understanding of the whole, reasoning of the Kinari is not exactly brilliant, but I'm sure there is a method behind their madness. Let's see what Patrice has to say.
Leave nothing. It must be clean, with no ties. Hawk. It was Hawk, right? From the streets.
These were looking to get up and go by the sounds of it.
You know what we faced.
Mind your tongue, Ferelden.
Please, do speak your mind.
This was a setup,
the
yeah.
bodies of the Mage's Karatam led right to us. Why?
You come back speaking their language and think to lecture me? If such a plot existed, if the Kunari had murdered you for trying to help their slave Mage, then yes, someone might have found that useful. It would have cast doubt on appeasement. Perhaps your death would have been a tragic necessity.
I'm sorry.
Perhaps finding the Mage was a rushed opportunity. But all we have now are dead Kunari and the word of a sympathizer.
The Mage is dead. Do you care?
Ketogen killed himself rather than be free.
I assumed he wanted to escape, just as I would. My pity is genuine, but they are not like us.
You dodge and deny even now.
If, perhaps. Why dance around this lie? I'm standing right here.
If a member of the Chantry admitted instigation, I have no doubt it would result in more appeasement. But an accusation from a low-town thug, you are hardly that important.
A thug?
That's not an insult. It's why I chose you. Rest assured, excuses, real or imagined, are not for your benefit.
We could have been allies, yeah.
I have no allegiance to Kunari. You lost a potential ally.
Perhaps, but I will not risk these kinds of relationships again. Take your pay and be gone. I am new to this, I admit. But someone has to think of eternity. The peace will not last.
We'll be hearing from that
Wow.
one again.
You're telling me? Well, we got 7 gold, which is nice, but being led astray yet again by someone who just has a massive fucking grudge against the Canary is, not good. Oh well, here we are. I don't even know. Right, let us leave again anyway, because we have more quests to do elsewhere. Not in elsewhere, obviously. In we have elsewhere. It's very, very different. We're not in the Elder Scrolls. No. Certainly not. Alright, let's just leave the area. Now where should we go? So all our quests to do are in Kirkwall during the daytime. We have an errant letter in the gallows, so we'll go and do that. Thrask. That's almost Trask.
Thank you for bringing Fainriel to the Circle. He is resentful still, but it is the only place he can master his demons.
Yeah. I have a letter for you.
I found this. It was addressed to you. It seems to be from your daughter.
My daughter? Then you know what she is. How she died. When I traced her to that warehouse, I should have forced her into the Circle. My own weakness in the face of her pleas is what destroyed her. It is why I urged Ariani not to give in when Fainriel wished to hide. If only I had been so strong for Olivia.
Oh god. I'll keep your secrets.
You have my sympathies. Do not fear the Templars finding out.
Thank you. She is at peace now. I would not wish to see her name smeared while her ashes are still warm.
It's okay. Thrask received a letter about his daughter being an abomination. To his relief, this information will remain undisclosed. Yeah. Oh, so she was the one who we fought in. Why is there a bunch of Templar recruits here?
There's so many blood mages in Kirkwall. They do.
Yeah, so she was the one who we fought in the warehouse while looking for Fainriel, wasn't she? Alright, let's sell all these things which we don't need anyway. It's quite a few. We won't sell the Boots of the Frozen Waste, we'll keep them, since there's basically no need. Sell these though. Sell all the junk. There we go. We've got 88 gold now. So we've got more than enough money for the expedition now. But yeah, we need to go to Lower Town and handle all of our business there. What do we have to do here in Lower Town anyway? Yeah, we can't do anything about that yet. Turn to Ariani in the Lower Town during the day to tell her that Fainriel's with the Circle. And yeah, there's that. Grey Warden, of course, yes. Consider Mayman's return where they can find my day in Lower Town in there, man. Okay, I gotcha. So we'll do this first. This must be the back to work one, is it? Yes, Jansen.
Hey, this is the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow for Eldon, no less. 1,000 thanks for saving Jansen's worthless hide.
Charming.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach. Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
Really? Yeah, that's basically everyone's reaction right now.
You're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
Mine's safe now,
I
yeah.
killed the dragons. It's safe to return to work.
What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse like, bigger dragons? I go back to the missus without this job. She'll rip me apart sure as any dragon. What can we do? That bastard Hugh is the only one willing to hire us.
How about a raise?
Would you go back for twice your previous salary?
Wow. Well, I trust these teas, Jansen. Take it. We can drown our sorrows every night. And not with his dark town swill either. Back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
There you go. Get back to work. Done. Hubert should be pleased the miners are going back to work. I hope he is. We certainly put a fair bit of effort in for him. Alright, let's go and tell Ariane about Fainreal. Fainreal's definitely not going to be happy, and I imagine the relationship between those two is strained, but at least he's safe, right?
Your son has gone to master his talents at the Circle.
He may never forgive me for sending him there, but I'd rather him alive and furious than dead and buried. As I said, I have little money, but this is a Dalish ring that has been in my family for generations. Please accept it with my thanks.
Thank you very much. A rune silverite ring. 18 attack and plus 3 physical damage. Oh, nice. Certainly good. Slightly good for... that's literally the exact same as Evra's Might. Yeah, I think we'll probably just sell that ring on. But for the time being, we shall head to this tranquility quest. I have to go and ask the person who's helping all the Ferelden refugees whether she has any info about this Grey Warden who we need. I don't know what Grey Warden it's gonna be, because I can't imagine there's many of them up here after everything that happened with Ferelden. Oh well. Nareen?
You again. What do you want?
I'm looking for someone. Ooh, excuse me.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Light's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Why so defensive?
Who are you protecting?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
So he's an apostate then?
You mean he's a mage?
Would I stick my neck out for some purveyor of hensbane and leeches?
We would never turn someone over to the Templars, mistress.
No,
Never.
especially with you.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
I mean him no harm.
Your healer is in no danger from me.
If this mage is an apostate, the Templars will find him. No mage should suffer for an accident of birth.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly
Anders?
with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within.
Please.
Okay.
My mother. Don't let
Go to the clinic in the dark time where the Grey Warden is healing the poor.
her lose another baby.
So Anders, as in the one who was in Awakening, the one who I sent back to the Templars, essentially, the one who escaped.
Hey,
Oh.
we heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Excuse me, I'm very tired today. Bethany?
Look, we're Ferelden's just trying to keep out of the Templars' sight, same as you.
Ferelden? But you're clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Maker bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Hey, King Alistair. Right, well left. Achievement unlocked, friend. Oh, that's good. So that means, is Varric a friend now, maybe? Potentially? I'm guessing he is. No? Okay. Is Bethany just gone back to full friendship, maybe? Yeah, she has. Okay. Oh well. We kind of disarmed that situation quite well. So yeah, Anders from Awakening, yeah. Oh, we have mail. It looks like we'll have to go and check that before we go to the Tig for our expedition. So I'm guessing Dragon Age 2 is kind of like guessed or like insisted that Anders was recruited into the Grey Wardens. Like, you know, I massively regretted doing it in the first place, turning him over to the Templars. But yeah, I'm guessing this kind of just guesses that you did actually keep him. Yep, that's him. I do recognize him, actually. Oh god. Oh, I healed a little boy. Oh. God, is he okay? He must be using a lot of power to manage to heal. Whoa, okay, that's a bit. Whoa!
I have made this place a sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you
can you just back off a little bit? I mean no harm.
I'm just here to talk.
We're interested in getting into the deep roads. Rumor has it you were a warden. Do you know a way?
Did the warden send you to bring me back?
No.
I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Lancelot. He hated the deep roads.
So what? Is that cat that we found in the Vigil's Keep? That, because we couldn't give that to anybody, could we? So I'm guessing that was meant to go to Anders, and he was going to be called. Wow. Okay. Sir Pouncelot.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the deep roads.
He was a gift. A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood too. The blighted warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
Oh. What are you doing here?
So, you came to Kirkwall just to escape the wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no warden outpost, no darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
Reasons of your own,
I've always heard that joining the wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the archdemon parts don't go away. But it turns out if you hide well, you don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. I want your help.
I'm part of an expedition into the deep roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted deep roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested. Although, a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Yeah, sure.
Help my expedition reach the deep roads, and I'll do whatever you need.
You don't ask for my terms. What if I were asking for the Knight Commander's head on a spike?
That'd be fine.
Is that what you ask?
You decide. I have a warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price.
Okay, what was it you want?
I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows.
There's a lot of mages around, isn't there?
Learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
Okay. How did the Templars find out?
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with Carl through a maidservant in
Carl. Okay.
Then the letters stopped coming.
It's a very standard name for a person. You know, just... Yeah. Considering a lot of the names in this game.
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term. Yes, Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
Mages need their freedom.
Forcing mages into servitude is not the way to prevent the rise of another Emporium.
That's not usually the response I get. Perhaps we will work together better than I expected.
What is your plan?
How do you plan to break him out of the gallows?
I'm hoping it won't come to that. I sent Carl a message to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Maker willing, he'll be there, alone. But if there are Templars with him, I swear I'll free him from them, whatever the cost.
So how was he allowed out of the gallows if... I'm not even sure. Who is this mage?
Tell me
Yeah.
about your friend.
His name is Carl Thekla. He was sent here from Ferelden when Kirkwall Circle required new talent. His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cell, refused appearances at court, made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil just this year.
Christ.
The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
Doesn't sound like a particularly nice place, to be honest, from all the talk I've heard about it. I will help, yeah.
You've convinced me. What's your plan?
I welcome your aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join us there, and we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
Okay, yeah, I can do that. Right, on that note, guys, I'll end this episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, then please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll catch you in the next episode of Dragon Age 2. Thanks again, guys. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.